Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3. Let's do some side quests in this episode. So last time I said I was going to read some of these notice boards. I think I'm just going to read one of them. There are 3 or 4 of them here in Novigrad, which is a lot of reading to do in one episode. And plus, I'm pretty sure like most of you aren't interested in hearing me read all of these anyway, so feel free to skip, but I'm going to go through all of these for now, unlock a couple of quests, and then we'll just move on from there. So first one here. Well, obviously not all of them are quests. Some of them just interesting tidbits about the lore or about the current situation of the world. We got Wanted, Triss Marigold. Okay. Eyewitness testimony has confirmed that Triss Marigold of Maribor, known as the 14th of the Hill, a member of the infamous Lodge of Sorceresses, is currently in residence in our fair city. Anyone in possession of information about her, place of hiding, plans, or accomplices is obligated by law, both divine and human, to report to the nearest outpost of the Temple Guard at once, and whoever helps the witch by giving her food or shelter shall burn alongside her. Okay. It's very interesting that this particular notice here mentioned Triss and says that she's known as the 14th of the Hill. To those of you who don't know what this is referring to the Battle of Sodden Hill, which is widely known in the Witcher universe as like one of the bloodiest battles of all time. And there were a lot of sorceresses in this fight, and 14 of them in particular, to be exact. And they all died. But the thing is, not all of them actually died. Triss only, I think she either faked her death or people thought she died, but she didn't actually. And then she escaped. But her name is marked down on a gravestone where the battle was fought, and everyone thinks she's dead when she's not really. Actually, I think Philippa Eilhart, who we haven't met yet, her name is also on that gravestone, but she's obviously not dead either, because Radovid right now is also looking for her. So that's just a little bit of a backstory about that. Contract Haunted House. I seek a witcher of unsullied reputation, documentation regarding their prior achievements and written references preferred, who will undertake the task of combing the residents of the outskirts of the city, recently acquired by the undersigned Count Kurt Dysart, in order to find and drive off or kill the creature which is haunting it. A sizable reward is guaranteed. Sincerely, Kurt Dysart, Count of Anchor by writ of King Fotes, temporarily in residence at the Kingfisher. We actually walked past Kurt Dysart in the last episode when we were coming out of the room where Priscilla was, so I kind of just, didn't even mention him, but at that point I did mention side quests and Witcher contracts, and this is a contract that this dude can offer. And here's another contract, Imp. On behalf of the Merchants Guild, I hereby announce the following. A particularly bold beast and imp, to our thinking, has taken to thieving in the market near the city gates. Though it has not yet harmed any humans, this monster has caused a great deal of irrecoverable financial loss. Whoever tracks down and kills this imp shall receive a hefty reward, one free of all taxes, in accordance with our honorable city councilman's decree numbered whatever that is. Do not tarry in providing us assistance, good people, for retail trade is the backbone of a healthy economy, meaning the financial well-being of the city's merchants lies in all of your best interests. Sylvester, a mellow merchant. Okay, that's something that will definitely get you in the future. A high-stakes Gwent tournament. Gwent lovers, Count Thibaut invites you to come to the Passiflora, where he shall proudly host a high-stakes Gwent tournament. On offer will be not only riveting play against superb opponents, but also fabulous prizes for the victors. Only ladies and gentlemen with fortunes vast enough to cover the entry fee are invited to join. We also require all entrants to be in possession of an above-average deck, one fitted with a good measure of neutral cards. Okay, and decks shall be checked before entries permitted. Hope to see you all at the Passiflora. Well, not all, but hope to see you at the Passiflora. It's interesting that this guy thinks that a good number of neutral cards equates to a good deck, which is somewhat true, although I must admit some of the faction-specific hero cards are also very powerful. Here we have a third contract. Monster in the Bits. By order of the city council member number whatever that is, a reward has been set aside for the killing of a monster, which torments and murders residents of the Bits after dark. The only acceptable proof of having performed this deed shall be a trophy taken from the monster's body. Yes, this means your mother's or cousin's or aunt's eyewitness testimony will not suffice, nor will the sworn word of any other person, regardless of his or her claimed relationship to you, the hierarch, or anyone else, and also without caring one whit for his or her alleged trustworthiness, which supposedly can be attested to by anyone at your favorite drinking hall. For more information and or to collect the reward, see the District Superintendent for the Bits, Lund, by writ of the City Council Superintendents of the Bits. Oh man, that's a really big mouthful in the middle there. It's like that entire paragraph is just one sentence with a bunch of commas. Okay, we got fistfights. Anyone looking to bash some heads will find plenty of worthy ones in our fair city. Those interested in joining the fun, sign up for our tournament. You'll face these most highly honorable gents. Georgius George, known as the Pile Driver. Archibald O'Neill, Captain Iron Mortimer, and Durden, known as the Tailor. Okay, so almost everything we read there is going to be a new side quest for us. Yeah, we got 4 side quests / Witcher contracts here, which is really nice. Haunted House, Monster in Oxenfurt, High Stakes Gwent Tournament, and Monster in the Bits. So that's definitely going to unlock a couple of quests there. I don't know if I want to like do these right now. I kind of want to just like go into my quest log and just go down these quests one by one and do them. In particular, this one is from all the way back when we were doing the Hearts of Stone DLC. And if you remember in the auction house, we bid on this painting that this one fellow told us to bid on, and the place where we can sell that painting is right here.
Wonderful.
Here we go. We got our good friend Marcus T.K. Hodgson.
White hair, yellow eyes, slashed face, just like he said. Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Geralt of Rivia's enough. What is it?
A man came to me a few years past, paid me to keep a book for you, said you'd come for it one day.
Who was he?
He didn't introduce himself, but the book has a red cover, that I remember. I'm sure I've not sold it.
Alright, see if I can find it.
And perhaps glance at the others while you're at it.
Okay, so let's actually take a look at what books he has to sell.
Be glad to look over what you got.
Alright, so he has a lot of books that we haven't read yet. I'm just going to go ahead and buy these all, because I will be reading them eventually. Maybe not all in one episode, but eventually all of these will be read. Unfortunately, this will break up our perfect 5,000 crowns, but whatever. Alright, we got a few remarks on basilisks and cockatrices. Oh, that's going to unlock a mutagen decoction for us. Or one of the books required to unlock that decoction. Journey to the End of the World, Wondrous World of Insectoids. That's going to be another decoction thing, I'm guessing. Golem, so is that one. Beast of the... Oh, I think all of these are going to unlock something. The Little Peasant Who Confounded His Lord. Narison, Son of Gunnestad. My Evening with a Vampire. The World Underground. These are actually quite expensive. They're only 10 or 40 crowns each, but that amount of money actually adds up. The Ways and Manners of Skellige Folk. Okay, that's a lot of books, but we got them all, and let's just go ahead and sell him some of our older books, because we definitely don't need these anymore. I would love to have sentimental value for some of these, but just given how much they weigh, like some of them weighs like half a carry weight, which is quite a lot. Well, it's interesting that I can sell Dandelion's Planner. I mean, I definitely don't need it anymore. These are, in fact, quest items, but because we've already read them, we've already unlocked the quests, so that's not something that we'll be needing anymore. Okay. And yeah, that's a lot of books. Let's see. Let's just talk to this guy again.
Interested in books? You don't look the scholar, but we've ones with drawings as well.
Oh, wow. That sounds like an insult to me. Let's sell this painting to this guy.
Got a painting I'm looking to sell.
Good for you. But why come at me about it?
'Cause it's a Van Row. Heard you might...
A Van Row? I'll take it. Now, where's me purse? I haven't much just now. But I'll add a bit of loot. Another witcher left it as collateral. What was his name? Gaiatane?
That's so. Interesting. Thanks.
Well, there's 200 good crowns, and he also gives me something a witcher brought him. Conserved Shaelmar Trophy. Ooh. Very nice. Oh, damn, I definitely didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I've been playing other games, and The inventory button for other games just happen to coincide with certain other buttons for The Witcher 3, so yeah, I'm gonna make that mistake a lot. We got Conserved Shaelmar Trophy, 4% crit hit chance, 5% attack. Okay, I mean, it's interesting. I'm not going to be using it. Just gonna sell it to the next available merchant who is willing to buy it. And actually,
you're back.
Let's talk to this guy again. He has something else that I'm kind of interested in, and that being some Gwent. Let's do
for a few rounds of Gwent.
Whoops. I meant to bet 10 there, not 9. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's go. This shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes. He's playing Squaretel, which is pretty weak. So, let's just mulligan these guys. And we'll play. I mean, in this series, I would say we're going to be playing Gwent. Whew. How many NPCs are there that play this game? Man, that's actually a really tough number to estimate. I'm gonna say 100. So I'm not going to be doing any of this stuff off screen. So that's a lot of time spent playing Gwent and watching Gwent if you're actually watching it. So I don't know how interested you are in this card game, or how interested you are in watching someone else play this card game, but like, if you're actually watching and listening to this right now, like, serious props, man. Because it's probably not the most interesting thing in the world. Okay, and while I was babbling on there, this guy actually took quite a lead. 32 points, he's ahead. But this is actually like 43 points, so take that. Scorches all of the strongest ranged combat units. That's so good. Alright, so it looks like he has even more tricks. Oh my god, that is so strong. That was a 50-point Asingram play. Jesus. I don't even know if my Menno can catch up. What is Menno, like 28 points? Was it? I think so. 28 plus 38 is not going to be over 77. So, let's just play Letho. I want to win this first round. I think I've already stressed how important it is to win the first round of a Gwent game. And dude playing his decoys, which means I am out of here. Alright. That was a pretty flawless victory. So let's actually just do some of this, you know the drill. Gonna be playing decoy. Actually, playing decoy on this siege engineer is really good. Every time I play him from my hand, I get to resurrect a unit from my discard pile. So yeah, that's pretty good. Might even be able to just win this in 2 rounds. Actually, based on how he is playing, there's a really good chance that I will be winning this in 2 rounds. Or maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. Yorvith. Ooh, nice. He's actually got a pretty decent deck for just a random NPC. Okay, he passed. So this is 28 points. It's actually 31 points. 31 plus 18 is 40. Yeah, I can definitely win against him in this round. Yep, only need 7 more points. 8 points from Ogierd would do, and that's that. Alright, so I get 18 crowns because I only bet 9, and he gives me a Schillard Fitz Osterlin. Schillard. What is that again? Is that a Scoia'tael card? Man, I don't even remember. Oh no, it's a Nilfgaardian Spy. Oh my god, he is coming in. He is coming in so bad. I think with that, I'm just going to take out another one of these 6 strength units, which I don't really need. And yeah, let's go ahead and look for this red book that this guy has been talking about. So first we got The Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot Illustrated Edition.
The Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot, adorned with humorous engravings.
Yeah, the picture books. As that guy was saying just a moment ago, someone less educated like myself should be looking at pictures and not, you know, actually reading books, apparently. here we got the treatment of furuncles through cauterization, a
The
study.
treatment of furuncles through cauterization, a study.
Well, if Geralt's going to read some of these book titles, I guess I won't bother.
My manifesto. Must be it. There's a letter inside.
The Life of Jacques de Oudersberg. Alright, so here's going to be an interesting one for those of you who have played The Witcher 1, which, to be honest, I actually haven't played. I've only played The Witcher 2 and 3, obviously. But I do know this is pertaining to some kind of event that happened in The Witcher 1. The reasons for choosing Jacques de Oudersberg as Grandmaster remain a mystery. The Order of the White Rose had gone through a crisis in those times and was on the verge of collapse, so might... wait. Let me just see. Oh, actually this is... Wait, what is this? No, this might not be the book that we're looking for. But anyways, we've already started reading it, so it doesn't really matter. Jacques de Oudersberg, he was that flaming rose or the white rose guy, right? Yeah. Okay. So one might guess that the Brethren wished to have someone decisive as their leader, someone with a clear vision. De Oudersberg was precisely such a man. One of his first decisions was to change the Brotherhood's name to the Order of the Flaming Rose. The most puzzling aspect, however, is that the Order and the king himself decided to trust a man who, for all intents and purposes, had appeared out of nowhere. They say he was a wanderer, an itinerant priest who moved crowds with his speeches declaiming non-humans. They say he worked miracles and showed his flock visions of a world destroyed by the white frost. He was undoubtedly a man of great charisma, one instilled with unshakable principles, which he in turn tried to instill in others. Was he truly a source? Was he indeed gifted with raw magic talent? That we will never know for certain. Okay, and this is the letter that I was talking about that pertains to some event from The Witcher 1. Unfortunately, I know A stands for some kind of character from that game. I just don't remember his name. Someone did mention it though. Like I've read online about this. Well, if you wanted to look this up, this is pretty easy. It's just called Letter from A. Should be interesting. Let's see. Witcher. In the ocean of possibility, some events are more likely and some less. It is not easy to fish out the first, not even when one's intellect stretches through all of time and space. I left this letter for you in the hope that, despite all odds, you will come across it one day. But I must warn you, mankind is threatened. The prophesied destruction by the White Frost is not just the babbling of some mad she-elf. Perhaps I will have the opportunity to convince you of this in person. If not, I must rely on this letter, which you will read many years from now, at a time when you know more than you did when we first met. Know that nothing will save the world except preparing its entire population for the catastrophe. The old tales say a child of the outer blood can stave off the danger, but I tried and failed. Ever since, I have been haunted by a hideous vision, a crowned wraith. The specter of my failure. I was the chosen one, and the chosen one failed. You and your brotherhood are our only hope. When the time of the wolf's blizzard comes, men shall perish, and only the Ubermen will survive. Your duty is to give the world Ubermen. Whatever you think of me, do not fail as I have failed. A. Ubermen. Very nice. Okay, so here it is. Message from an old friend, and that is complete. Very nice. Here are some more books, actually. Let's just pick these up. And we get a Flawless Ruby out of nowhere. Awesome. So here we got Moribundia, the Vampire's Last Likeness. And another one, Tyromancy, or the Noble Art of Cheese Divination. Okay, so that's going to be a lot of books for us to read again. And just when I thought that we ran out of books to read, we suddenly picked up a whole bunch. As always, I will be reading most of these at the end of the episode. Obviously, we've already read one right now, but I know I have to assume that most of you are not that interested in some of these books. Or maybe most of you are, who knows. But for those of you who are trying to enrich your knowledge of some of the Witcher universe's lore, then you can pause the videos and read them for yourself, or you can just listen to me read some of them. Anyways, so we're going to move on here. That was, oh my god, we're 20 minutes in the video already. Where the hell does the time go? Let's go on to this quest right here, the Nobleman's Statuette. So we picked up a statuette from this merchant in Novigrad last time, and it's like a jade statue of some sort, and apparently Triss can tell us a little bit about it. So let's go ahead and go find Triss and see if she can enlighten us on what this is.
Got so fucked up once.
So Triss is actually just staying in this house here, being sheltered by like just common peasants, I assume, or maybe they are like rich peasants. Who knows? Oh, before that, there's a side quest here. Let's take a look. What's up, child?
What happened, kid?
They...
Oh,
Wait.
well, that's not suspicious at all. Well, let's just follow him.
The Grey Git.
Grab him.
Wow, that's low, kid. Helping out some common bandits. Ah, man, you're gonna pay for that. Oh, shoot. Alright. It's been so long that I've actually like fought against anyone significant that I kind of almost forgot how to cast them on my signs. I wanted to cast Igni there, not Ard, but yeah, all the same. And that kid obviously ran off. So, yeah, that was a interesting encounter. Actually, that particular encounter is kind of a prerequisite to doing another quest here in Novigrad. I don't quite remember all the details about this quest that we're going to do. It's called like... Oh my god. I know it was very difficult to unlock because in one of my other playthroughs of this game, I was trying really hard to do this, and it is kind of missable if you advance too far into the storyline, but if we actually get to it, that'll be good. If not, well, that's too bad, I suppose. Check out this poster. The Puffins present concerts and delights, private performances, amusements for children, and much, much more. Discounts for return customers. Very nice. Hey, Puffins. How are you?
You seek someone, stranger?
Comedian.
Hello, Sourpuss.
Okay.
Yes, master.
Nyatamir Deitra.
Oh, okay. Well, these people aren't that friendly. We'll come back later to talk to these people. They are actually part of a main quest, if I remember properly. Now, where is this Triss? Is she up here? No, I don't think so. She is not up here, but I guess we can take a look at what's inside this house. Let's turn on the Witcher vision here because I know... Oh, God, that is not the right button. Oh, no, I used the firewood too. How did that even happen? What the heck? Okay, well, whatever. I thought meditating using this button doesn't actually consume a... Oh. Oh, I suppose he just lit this guy's floor on fire. Well, that works too. Let's see. Witcher vision. There we go. Yeah, I do know that on YouTube, some of these darker areas, even though I can see them properly, if your monitor is not like adjusted to the contrast, then you won't be able to see anything. So, yeah, I'll turn on my Witcher vision in some of these areas. Come on. I can't examine this? Okay, well, whatever. Got some string. Probably shouldn't have picked that up, but get rid of it later, I suppose. Alright, wax, some crowns, and I guess I'll take that. Manage my inventory a bit later. Actually, these couple of episodes when that we've been in Novigrad, it's actually been quite relaxing for me, like, because we haven't been picking up too much loot. There haven't been like that many crafting materials and whatnot that we've been looting. I haven't had to sort my inventory for this entire time, which felt really relaxing. And while I do understand that I can like kind of adjust the weight values for some of the items that we carry, but I think I'm just going to play with the really brutal kind of everything weighs a ton kind of play style. Yeah, it makes things a lot more challenging, obviously, but I think I enjoy the challenge.
Yes? Who are you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
Okay, so we got landlord and landlady. Man, could not have given them some names, huh? Oh, let's turn on that Witcher vision again. And where is Triss? Maybe not. Maybe turn that off. The candles are pretty bright. Hi.
Yes, Geralt?
Oh, have we actually talked to her about some of this? Let's just go ahead and do that now.
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help, too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
Very nice. And we did loot this Rose of Remembrance from her house, so... You remember this, Tris?
See, you kept the Rose of Remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
A warning? A warning to what? To what? Okay, let's ask about this figurine.
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Okay.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here.
Okay, fair enough. Let's follow her to some other secluded area, I'm guessing.
Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
This is a pretty grim place.
Place is pretty grim.
True. It looks like a vampire's hideout. Which is why we can be pretty sure no one will bother us here. Give me the figurine and stand back.
Okay, it's all in your hands.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous. In Allen, Dwana, ar Ice.
No! Coral, no! I can explain everything!
Coral?
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only. Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion. Where am I?
Coral. One more little bit of trivia. Coral is, in fact, one of the 14, quote-unquote 14, really it's just like 12 or maybe even 11 mages who died on the battle for Sodden Hill. So, yes. She actually goes by a different name. Well, she goes by this name, but she has a real name. What was it? It's a really long one. I think it was... Let me see... I'm just trying to remember through sheer memory here. I'm not looking this up. Leda Asgard Fimbjorn's daughter? I think that's her name.
So Coral enchanted him. Just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's
Maybe
not
Yennefer?
here. In that case, come to me, succubus.
And what's your name?
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad. Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as
youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune. Here, take this. Have a good time. Paint the town Coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
75 crowns. Well, I suppose that's better than nothing. And a gold ruby ring. Okay, well, pretty good. Nobleman's statuette. Okay, so that one is done. Very quick and simple. Let's move on to the next quest, shall we? Next up we got, oh man, there's so much. Okay, so we got, we can do some fist fighting, we can play some Gwent, we can play some more Gwent. Let's see, oh, this is all the way in Skellige. I'm not going to do that one just yet. You know what, let's just do whatever is closest. We got our nice little map markers for these quests. Contract for doors slamming shut. Let's just do this one, Witcher contract. It'll be nice to actually do some like actual combat here instead of just fighting these bandits in town. A difficult enemy once in a while should do me some good, I think. I think I'm going to fail miserably on most of these because I actually haven't engaged in any kind of proper combat in many episodes. So I wonder how I'm going to fare with this one. Ah, here's our friend Kurt Dysart. Yeah, so we came out of here last time. This is where Priscilla is. There she is. And we can actually talk to this guy right here.
Yes?
Count Kurt Dysart.
Are you here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a Witcher, didn't you?
I did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
Alright, not gonna lie to him. We're gonna go with School of the Wolf.
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yes. A good one. I knew a Witcher of this school. Barnabas? No. Though his name did begin with a B. Never mind. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now, I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble. Why, even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Well, there's a remedy for everything for the right price.
Let's talk about my reward first.
I beg your pardon? Asking for coin already? But you've not done the job.
Need to make sure it's worth my time.
Just look at that. Arrives in Novigrad and he's off his head in minutes. Very well. How much do you believe this should cost me?
Well, it would cost you as much as I want this to cost you. Let's take a look. Now, like, I kind of regret not getting that one general skill that says, like, I can barter for 25% more gold or something like that. Well, let's go high because he looks like a nobleman with a lot of money. Let's go 515.
No, I'm afraid that's too much. But we're near a price I would consider reasonable.
Okay, well, how about, oh man, let's go 485.
Yes, agreed.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck.
Okay, very nice. Let's go. So this is going to require us to actually leave Novigrad, the city, which actually we actually haven't done in a couple episodes. Oh my god, look at this guy. The dude is knocked out. Is he like dead? Well, oh wait. What does this poster say? Oh, okay, that's actually just Priscilla's poster. Let's move then. Because it is kind of a long ways off. Well, no, we're not going to fast travel. We're going to just wade through Novigrad and check out some of the scenery. Sometimes, you know, I like to just sit back, relax, put on a pair of headphones, and just walk through Novigrad. Yeah, I know it sounds really weird, but I just enjoy doing this. You know, the music is so calm, and the atmosphere is so realistic that, yeah, I just enjoy doing that. I'm not going to do this here because, you know, we don't have... Well, technically we do have quite a lot of time, but I don't want to spend too much time just wandering here and not saying anything. So, if you want to do that, you could do that yourself. Oh, wait, there's a merchant here. Can't pass this guy by. Oh my god, no, not you. Wait, what? Oh, well, I guess, Either he doesn't work at night, or his stuff has been claimed by these Whoreson's henchmen. Which is just unfortunate, if that's the case. Okay then, let's move. Oh, actually, I don't want to get too close to this place because I know this is actually part of another quest. Let's go. Yeah, that's one thing about this game. You know, there's so many quests to do that when you're just kind of wandering around exploring, you might just stumble upon like the middle of a quest, and that makes you miss like the entire beginning portion. That's just unfortunate when that happens. Like it's already happened to me quite a couple of times when we kind of like exploring, and then Geralt says something about like, I don't know, some kind of oddity on the ground or like a dead person, and he says that he should examine this further when we could have spoken to like a contract giver first, made him pay us a little bit more for the contract, and then went to investigate. It's not something that we can really help unless you just kind of know the location of every single quest and Witcher contract, which, you know, I suppose I can sit down and study them to get the maximum amount of money from them, but like seriously, it's probably not worth all of my time. However, walking down this path, looking at that amazing sunrise, this is definitely worth my time. It is quite amazing though that the sun starts rising at not even 4 a.m. It's very hard for me to imagine that because I mean, I live kind of relatively up north.
What's going on there?
I mean, like North America. I'm trying to say. It's not like I live in northern Canada. Oh, here's another merchant.
Greetings.
Let's see what this guy has.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Ooh, a lot of chicken legs, but nothing too exciting.
Farewell.
What about this caravan? I'm assuming this is a caravan. Okay, maybe not. Anything interesting? Oh, okay. Well, definitely nothing interesting, but there are a lot of people here, man. Oh, a chest. Sure, I'll take that book.
Look, look!
Okay, let's just keep on moving. Actually, should I call Roach? Well, there are only 200 meters or feet left, but still. It's nice to see you again, Roach. It's been a while. It's been a little while. Eventually I'm going to have to actually hunt down the rest of my Witcher set, my Griffin set. Honestly, I don't even know when that's going to be. I'm just kind of blindly following these quests. So if I stumble upon the quests to actually find the rest of the set, I mean, I'll do them. If I don't, well, I suppose it's not that big of a deal. Right now, I'm handling myself with these monsters. Some of them are pretty difficult, of course, but it's nothing I can't take out within a couple of tries. So I'm not going to like really go out of my way to find the rest of the Witcher armor, but I will go out of my way to do everything else in the game. And if it so happens that I stumble upon
this is the haunted house.
If I stumble upon the contracts, then I will most certainly do them, because I think some of them are like hidden within the inventory of some merchants, and we just haven't explored all of Velen yet to actually find those merchants. So yeah, we shall see. Okay, here we go. This is the place. Yeah. Oh, and there's the shaking.
Whole building shaking. But a specter would have attacked me already.
Okay, and the music just became really ominous.
Inhabitant clearly left in a hurry.
Yeah. Got some rotten food on the table. And, oh, look at that. A diagram for Squaretel sword, which I'm never going to craft. Okay, another Redania power on the rise. Okay. And, oh, a new book. What was that called? Beliefs of Skellige Druids. Okay. And, oh, look at that. More books that we haven't read. Awesome. Oh. And there's a nice portrait, or painting, or whatever that is, of our most beloved hierarch, Hemmelfart. That's his actual name. I'm not just making fun of him. He's actually called Hemmelfart.
Scattered salt. Probably to drive ghosts away. Pointless superstition.
Oh, okay. This line right here. It's very interesting that Geralt would say this.
Scattered salt. Probably to drive ghosts away.
He calls this
pointless superstition.
Pointless superstition. But if you remember, a while ago when we were doing the Bloody Baron quest, when we were just about to like go meet the botchling to decide whether or not we want to kill it or to actually like lift the curse or whatever, Geralt says to the Bloody Baron, "You better tell all the townsfolk to sprinkle salt on their doorsteps to, you know, ward off the specters or whatever." And now he calls it a pointless superstition. So yeah, there's a little bit of inconsistencies with Geralt's beliefs. I think that's just an oversight, though.
There's something in there.
It's not like intentional. Okay. Oh, got some crafting materials, some crowns. Very nice. And in here we got a whole lot of nothing. All right, this wall we can blow down with Ard. Okay.
No one's been here in a while.
This is an elven rune, by the way. Let's go ahead and turn on the Witcher vision. Okay, what do we have here?
Looks like a journal.
Can we read it? Yes, okay. A Maverick of Serrano's Journal. When dealing with beings of this nature, it is most vital to achieve equilibrium between giving free rein to its will and obstructing it with the fetters of servitude. The sagacious elementalist who has tamed a magic minion should not heed the sweet yet pernicious urge to unbind the being, for only harm will come of it. Wailing and gnashing of teeth will be the only result. Likewise, he who tightens his servant's yoke overmuch will gain nothing from it, for his enchained being will be to him dumb and dull as a lump of earth. The key is to prepare a proper magic barrier, one whose effectiveness shall be backed by a crystal of power. This crystal is the utmost importance. If it should break, the barrier shall fail. Yet worry not overmuch, for neither axe nor blade can harm it. A barrier thus secured shall serve as the minion's prison without unduly hindering its power. The ability to erect it properly, however, demands a high level of proficiency, the kind no mere superficial study or practice can provide. The bunglers and ne'er-do-wells of our profession need not apply. Right, sounds suitably pompous. Must have Ducas make a clean copy of this first draft, prepare it for publication. Wonder where that clod is. I sent him out for cheese and ink ages ago. Okay. So, beings of servitude, we're definitely dealing with some kind of golem here.
Not the root of any ordinary plant. Must be magic. An earth elemental. Pretty powerful, too. Gotta go deeper. Need to open the passage somehow.
Okay, well, golem, earth elemental, pretty much the same thing. Although I must admit that earth elementals are much more pleasant to deal with in terms of gameplay than golems. Golems are some of the most unpleasant enemies in this game. In this mod, I should say. I think in the vanilla Witcher 3, unless you're playing on a super high difficulty with just really bad equipment, they shouldn't be able to do too much damage to you.
Something clicked.
Okay, well, there you go. Modavi Residence. Okay, let's go fight us an Earth Elemental. Actually, let's turn off the Witcher vision here, because this place should be lit by... Oh yeah, check that out. That is so cool looking. It's like this big, giant thing inside some kind of magical barrier. Ah, so cool.
Almost managed to break its magic bonds. A few days more and it would have wreaked havoc all around.
Alright, well... Let's see here. Well, there is this thing that I can ard. But there's also these like pillar supports that I can ard. Before I do any of that though, I should prepare for this fight by consuming an oil. Let's see. I think corrosive oil will be the best one. Let's go ahead and use this enhanced one and see if we can break those defenses. Now the iris itself is not a great like armor piercing weapon. In fact, is there kind of like... Yeah, there's minus 15% armor piercing on it, which makes it really terrible in fighting these guys, but it's what we have, so it's going to be what we have to deal with. Alright, let's see. Just save the game again. And let's see if I can ard this thing. Ard. Oh, I actually can't interact with it. I have to physically. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, Earth Elemental. Oh, jeez. He has a name. Therazane. Okay, let's see if I remember how to fight these guys. Oh my god, he has so much health. Oh, dude. Nope, nope. I need to do swallow. This is, that's way too much damage for just one hit. Jesus Christ. And plus, I am so not, like, used to combat right now. At least this is just an Earth Elemental and not a Golem, so, I mean, if I do have problems, it shouldn't be, like, too bad. As long as I just, follow the correct protocols on how to fight one of these Elemental. In fact, actually, let's just turn Witcher Vision back on because the light here is kind of awkward. Okay. I probably should have consumed like a swallow that gives me an extra attack power. Did I do that? Ah, Negruda Dominance, I did. Nice. I guess I kind of just like subconsciously or accidentally, I don't know. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Oh dude, there's not enough space to fight this thing right here. Alright. Yeah, this thing. Oh no. I hit some kind of debris. What the heck? There was some kind of debris on the floor. I couldn't move. Ah, that was so unfair. Damn it. I totally had that one, man. Like, I was doing so well, and then freaking rocks on the floor. Alright. Let's just try this again. Okay, so this is about the same health that it was before I died, and look at this, like, there's like random rubble on the ground that makes it really difficult to dodge. I suppose this is one of like mechanics in this fight, just making it really hard to dodge around. Oh my god. If I die again, I swear. Oh man, like this is, wow. This fight is much harder than I thought because of all the debris on the floor. Jeez, I have to be really careful here. Oh god. Okay, this is good. The Yrden is definitely helping. I gotta wait for my stamina to regenerate a little bit though. Ooh. Because any one hit from this guy can cause some serious damage. Okay. Oh. Yeah, because I'm really uncertain about my dodges now. Is it gonna dodge into some debris so I can't move, or is it like, is it gonna work? Well, he's almost dead, and let's see if okay, I hurt him a little bit with that exploding shield. Yeah, if I just manually deactivate my Gwent, I can kind of activate that exploding shield whenever I want. It's kind of cool. Okay, very nice. I only took maybe 1 or 2 hits from this guy, but I still popped that swallow because, well, always better safe than sorry. And it's not like I don't have enough crafting materials to make more. So here we go. Got some glowing ore, monster essence sample, monster dust sample, infused crystals, all of this other stuff, earth elemental mutagen, and the trophy, of course, which puts me overweight. Excellent. Well, just out of curiosity, let's take a look at what this earth elemental trophy does. Plus 10% armor. Does that actually work? Let's see. Right now our armor is 1117. Okay, let's put the Griffin trophy back on. And now it goes to armor. Wow, it actually does work. 1015. Very cool. Okay, well, that's the disturbance in the house taken down. I think they might want to send someone down here to clean up the remains of this earth elemental. Because if I'm correct about this, like these elementals, they're not actually like sentient beings, so they don't have well, I'm not sure if they have like a heart or organs or anything like that, but I'm sure if a mage is talented enough, they can just come by, give it whatever it needs to live once again, and then just resurrect it. So definitely, to the inhabitants of that house, they're going to want to actually clean up the remains of that golem, otherwise it's going to cause trouble again in the future, but none of my concern anymore. We took care of the problem. Okay, I'm not going to bother walking all the way back to Novigrad, as awesome as it is sometimes. It just consumes too much time, so I'm just going to fast travel back here. And we did manage to pick up a couple of glowing ores in that fight, which means I think we can actually break those glowing ores down into another material that provides dimeridium, and then craft some veil oils out of that, if I'm not mistaken. I will do that off screen though, because yeah, I think we've shown off enough crafting on screen.
I'm bloody well told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong. Behave.
Alright, Monsieur Kurt Dysart, it's time to pay up. I hate how the entrance to the Kingfisher is like all the way back there. I mean, okay, fine. I know there's another entrance right here, but the quest marker is always telling me to enter from the back door.
Where you going?
Don't stick your neck out, White One. You're liable to lose it.
Oh, look at that. There are some people reading here. Hi.
Hello, Sourpuss.
Bard.
Calm down. What is it?
I wonder if they actually play music in here.
Oh, don't rightly know.
Well then, let's go ahead and collect our reward.
Yes?
House shouldn't give you any more trouble. A little renovation and it should be fit for you to move into.
Truly? Why, the estate's price just spiked sharply. What precisely was the problem?
Earth elemental trapped in the cellar. It was just trying to get out. Almost demolished the house in the effort.
Far more interesting than a ghost, that's certain. The cellar you mentioned, is it in a state to be furnished?
Hard to say.
Oh, we shall see. Your bounty. There you are. And farewell.
Good doing business. And that's that.
Oh, don't be brash.
Okay. Well, I guess he's just going to be rude to me again. Okay, that's fine. We got our crowns. That is all we came here to do. And plus some nice little combat there. Although, not really sure if that really got me back into things. That was a really awkward fight, just in this really tight space with all the rubble.
Must need someone
Man.
to show them around Novigrad.
Town is so lively. Okay, well, let's move on to another quest, shall we? Let's see what we have down here. Actually, look at the world map. Yeah, what is closest? This one here? Get June. Oh, that is the main quest. So is that one, actually. What about this one? Cat school gear upgrade. And here we have the Gwent. Oh, contract for an elusive thief. Okay, you know what? Let's do another contract. This should be interesting. Elusive thief. Now, these Witcher contracts, they are really realistic in that not every single one of these is going to require us to actually kill a monster of some sort. As long as we resolve whatever like these contract givers want us to resolve, then he will also give us the bounty. Although, you know, sometimes depending on the person themselves, they could be less than generous with us, but this is one of those cases. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy here and see what this contract's all about.
Come one, come all.
It's you, Sylvester Amello.
Greetings, Master.
Hear about the contract. Really got an imp problem? Or is that just an imp perfection in the notice?
You ought not
Geralt.
jest, Master Witcher. I know the creatures are only to exist in fairy tales, yet I saw one with my own eyes as it stole from my stall.
Imp perfection. Oh man, Geralt doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would make puns like that. Let's see. What did this thing steal?
What did it swipe from you?
Once it was bread, then a fish, then apples. Might not seem like much, but added together and the business suffers. And I'm hardly alone in being pestered. It's nicked something from every stand in the square.
Okay. What does he look like?
Alright. So what's this imp look like?
Like a mean, fat cat, but a very large one. This tall, see? And it walked upon its hind paws. So, will you teach it a lesson with your silver sword?
I got something better. A steel sword with silver in it. Okay, so let's talk about the pay here.
Make it worth my while and I will. Demand for witches is high, supplies low. I pick and choose my contracts these days.
Oh my god, he offers a maximum of 200. Well, nothing to lose, I suppose. Let's just go right over to 200, see if he agrees.
That much? Surely you jest, sir.
I guess not. Okay, I can settle for something less, I guess. Let's go 135.
Fine negotiation on your part, master. So be it. We'll call it agreed.
Alright, let's do this.
Relax, I'll help you. Small businesses are the foundation of a healthy economy, and so on and so on.
Thank you,
that is
Master
very true.
Witcher. I don't know if this will be of use, but most recently the thief leapt over that wall and ran into a passageway. It was the last I saw of him and a few of my wares.
Okay, an elusive thief. Alright, let's start examining here.
Merchant was right. Actually does look like a giant cat.
Giant cat, huh? Stealing wares from every merchant in the area? Well, let's follow the prince and see what we find. Oh my god, look at this attention to detail. There are some birds here by the water. So cool. Actually, not that much attention to detail because they don't fly away at all when I approach them. They really should, especially if I like take out my weapon here. No, they don't even budge. Alright, we'll just call those the most courageous birds in all of Novigrad.
Looks like the imp dropped some loot. Went this way.
Okay. Got some claw marks. Did it? Oh, okay, scaled the walls. Man, very dexterous, this imp.
Drop down into the moat. Trail ends here.
Ah, okay. Well, oh no, it continues back there. Let's just jump down here. Oh yeah. Perfect dive. 10 out of 10. Let's see, there's something I can pick up here. I'm distracted by shiny things, sorry. Iron ore? Oh, okay, fine, I'll take it. Craft some bomb casings with that, I suppose. I mean, like, iron ore only costs 2 crowns, so definitely not worth all the wait, but since I'm going to be using it
Doors
anyway,
wide open. Interesting.
might as well. Okay, let's see what we have here.
A letter? Well, well. Our imp's at least literate, if not outright educated.
Short letter. Okay. Jane, please cut out this nonsense at once. This might come to you as a surprise, but a giant cat would tend to stick in people's memory. Why don't you pick some other, safer form like I did? I've been walking around as a beggar for 3 years now. No one's batted an eye, and such earnings, you wouldn't need to steal anymore. So how will it to be? If you decide on it, I'll put in a word for you with the King of Beggars. Till our next writing, Lewis. P.S. Burn this letter once you read it. All right. P.P.S. Yes, I know I'm paranoid, but humor me and burn it. P.P.P.S. If you find this letter if I find this letter, wait. Oh, typo. Okay. If find this letter next time I come see you, you owe me a beer. Okay. So, yeah.
A Doppler.
Definitely didn't burn it.
Explains a lot. And complicates matters. Need a good lead to track him down.
Okay, so we're dealing with a Doppler. Actually, we're dealing with 2 Dopplers. Look at that. Bestiary and added imp. Very nice. Alright, well, let's just scour this house and see if there's anything I can find. Got some books and a pile of clothes.
A woman's blouse, a man's shirt, a child's shoes, but only one bed. Lavender, strong scent. Enough to track him down.
Very nice. It's interesting that Geralt can only make out the smell of a certain, like, fragrant scent if he is right at the source of it. Like, if I'm standing here, for example, I wouldn't be able to smell it when it's clearly here. You can only start to smell it when you're at the exact source where the scent comes from. Not very realistic, but gameplay-wise, I can definitely see why it has to be that way.
Wise choice. If anything happens to you, we'd go hungry.
Tankards too small, and the wenches are too bleeding large. And when I walk down the street, I'm only ever staring at someone's arse.
That particular part's not so bad.
Yeah, because you guys are dwarves. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Temple Guard and Elf.
Rare sight. An elf and a guard of the Eternal Fire having a friendly chat.
Friendly? Nothing further from the truth. This racist here has demanded to search me, for no reason at all.
You's a non-human, I need no other reason. Lucky I didn't find anything on you. Now piss off to the woods, go play your flute.
Go play your flute. Alright, well, you smell of lavender, I think.
Nice scent. And here I thought temple guards were unkempt boors.
You dare insult an officer on duty? Let me give you some advice, mutant.
Look who's talking. I know you're a Doppler and a kleptomaniac.
Merchants put out a contract on me.
Always the same old shit.
Run, Doppler, run!
Hey, wait.
Yeah, Dopplers in this game always assume the form of some kind of like, some kind of creature between human and halfling, when in reality, according to the books, they're just like big piles of grey goop with some kind of humanoid form.
My, aren't you a tower?
Run away, damn it.
Well, I guess I just stood there and talked for too long. No, I don't want him to run away. Let's load the game. Yeah, sorry. I was meant to catch up with him, but I failed there, damn it. Okay,
hey,
let's make sure to catch this guy. There he is. Get him. He doesn't run very fast. Now? I was just like running even slower when I was chasing him. Hey, you.
Really want to see an angry witcher.
Do you?
Oh, look at that.
Damn, I look old.
Alright, guess we're gonna fight ourselves. Oh, Jesus. Okay, he's pretty good. He's pretty good with a sword. Oh, he's really good with a sword. Jesus. Oh, dude. Okay, okay. Luckily for me, he doesn't do a ton of damage. Oh, God. Did he copy all my attack speed, too? Like, what the hell? Ugh. Man, I'm gonna have to, like, be careful with this guy. That's, like, so tough. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay. Slow down here. Slow down. Try another axie. Oh, man. Okay, okay. Wait. Let's, see if I can shoot him a little bit. I should have probably equipped my, silver bolts for this. But I guess this will work. Oh, no! Oh. Wow, this is hard. He's got, like, armor-piercing attacks and everything.
Please, stop. I surrender.
Might be able to look like a witcher, but that won't make you fight like one.
You're donning your skins enough to know what kind of man you are, what you feel.
Oh, man. I don't know if that's entirely true, Geralt. The dude fought more like a witcher than I did. It's just luckily for me, I got the power of Axie, and he doesn't. Imagine if if he actually used Axie. Oh my god, that would like be one of the more challenging fights in the game, I assume. Well, no, we're gonna play it lore friendly here. Geralt would never really kill a Doppler, because Dopplers, even though they're monsters, they are really sentient and they know what's right, what's wrong, so we're going to spare his life.
I don't kill him, true. But then not everybody applies my rules, and not everyone's got my conscience. So start stealing somewhere else. Far from Novigrad, preferably. Golden age of Dopplers ended here a while ago.
I know, but I thought they'd not catch me. I thought myself too smart. Serves me right. Might have learned this lesson the hard way. Time to go. Somewhere far away. But first, take this as a token of my gratitude. So long, Witcher.
My man carries his pitchfork like
Okay,
on his back.
well, whatever he
I
gave
say
me
you're both
made me
deaf.
overweight. 25 crowns, really? That's it? Oh, okay. And a weapon, it looks like. Hold on, let me consume a beverage here. Okay, and we're going to be moving slowly anyways for the next little bit because we need to regenerate some health. But let's see if there's anything I can drop. Yeah, this sword is nothing. Drop that. Alright, that's fine. And now I need to return to the marketplace and talk to Sylvester Amello, which is, if I say so myself, a very cool name. Come on, Geralt. You can do this. You're not wounded up. Actually, he was wounded pretty badly. First time I had to fight an actual Witcher. We had an opportunity to fight that Witcher from the cat school. But, oh my god, okay. Well, sure. Can't walk properly, but he can climb a house. Sure. Yeah, we had an opportunity to fight that guy, but the better outcome was always to obviously let him go and raid his stash instead. Raid, I mean, he let us take the stash. That's what I meant to say. Okay. So, Mr. Sylvester, what's up?
Greetings, Master.
Problem solved. Convinced the imp to go back to the countryside to tangle horse manes and piss in milk, as tradition ordains.
And how would I know you speak the truth? No trophy, no reward.
There better be one, or you'll feel the invisible hand of the market smack you so hard you won't be able to sit down for a week.
I'll give you half the agreed sum, no more. And I'll not do business with you again.
Okay, well, half is better than nothing. I like the way Geralt said that though. The invisible hand of the market smack you so hard you won't be able to sit down for a week. That is a great, great line. Okay, I think we are good for this episode. We got 2 Witcher contracts done, which is quite nice, and some other stuff as well. So, yeah, not bad. Next time we come back, we're probably going to do a bit more of this stuff because there are a ton of stuff left here to do in Novigrad that's like not main quest related. Also a ton of stuff that is main quest related. So yeah, we got a lot of work left to do here in Novigrad. But before we end things off, I'm going to go ahead and read some of the books that we looted this time. Not going to read all of them. This is quite a lot. So maybe just split them up into a couple of sessions and get these all read. So first of all, let's check out these quest books. I don't think these are actually like related to quests, but somehow the game groups them as quest items. I don't know why. Anyway, so this first one here, Moribundia, the vampire's last likeness. Thereupon Isabella took Edward's glistening visage in her hand and embraced his icy lips, which were twisted into a cynical grin. "Forgive me, my love," she whispered, stifling the sobs leaving her bosom, "but my heart doth long with fiercer passion for yon werewolf." Oh god, this is like a parody on Twilight, isn't it? "Whom thou hatest with all thy vampiric vowness. 'Tis for the best," spoke Edward, shifting his pale face towards the equally pale moon. With me thy life was ever endangered. With yon werewolf thou shalt know peace and happiness." Edward turned around and took a step towards the exit, but Isabella grabbed his wrist and bade he stop. The touch of her hand was so tender his heart newly began to beat anew after centuries of deathly stillness. "There is more," spoke she, averting his penetrating gaze. "I am with child." Yep, that's definitely a parody on Twilight. Okay, I admit, I've never ever read a Twilight book or watched one of the TV show. Is there a TV show? I don't even know. I've never like actually read any of that stuff, so I don't know. I just know there's a vampire and there's a werewolf. That's like literally all I know. Okay, let's read another one. Tyromancy, or the noble art of cheese divination. What splendid diversity reigns in the kingdom of cheese. The ripened curd can be white or blue, hard or soft, fresh or aged, from the milk of cows, sheep, or goats, brined, pickled, untouched. This list could go on till the end of time, and each of them, every last slice, every morsel and crumb, not only brings with it an unmatched rush of sensory experience, but in the right hands can be made to reveal the universe's most closely guarded secrets. Oh, really? For cheese, like the innards of sacrificed animals, the flight of a swallow, or vivid dreams, can be used for divination. The depth and size of a cheese's holes reveal when rains will fall in the coming year, while the color of mold veins tells who shall love whom, and the scent of a hard grana padano predicts which army will vanquish its foes and which shall perish. The best divination, however, is done using the ancient method of fondue. One must simply melt 2 different kinds of cheese, preferably Emmental and Gruyere, in white wine, or in a pinch in a dry apple cider. Then one must use a long stick to immerse a morsel of bread in the resultant thick soupy mixture, all the while keeping in mind the question, what shall my child be like when he or she, as the case may be, grows? Then bring the cheese-covered morsel of bread up to a candle so that it casts a shadow on the wall. The shape will provide a sure and easily understood answer to your query. Very interesting. So, guys, if you are expecting your son or daughter, make sure to mix that Emmental with some Gruyere in some vinegar and bring the bring the mixture up to a candlelight. You will definitely see what your child will become in the future. Trust in the knowledge of the Witcher, guys. This cannot be further from the truth. Okay, so we got the world underground. We hunkered down for the night in a cave so enormous the light from our torches faded into the murky black without revealing any upper bound to it. For most of the night, all we could hear was the rushing of water somewhere behind wall of the cave. Yet, after some time, it is hard to say how much, for we had lost all sense of where day ended and night began. We heard a sort of scraping noise, and then the sound of boulders shifting. The scraping turned to a roar, but by that time we were already on our feet and running towards the tunnel through which we had entered the cave. We did so none too soon, for the shifting had opened up a new passage in the cavern, which began to spew out hordes of small, misshapen humanoids. Without breaking stride, I looked over my shoulder, and in the midst of the mass of midgets, I spied the outline of a large black troll. Thus began our run for our lives. Okay. Wow. Very interesting. One more. A few remarks on basilisks and cockatrices. Excuse me. That's a lot of reading. "Why have you got such big eyes, Grandmum?" asked the little girl with worry. "Shriek, shriek," replied the basilisk. "Grandmum, why do you say shriek, shriek?" asked the little girl with surprise. The basilisk didn't reply, but instead clamped its toothy, venomous maw over the curious little girl and swallowed her up. Luckily, a witcher by the name of Eskel was wandering these lands in search of a Zugel. The witcher was experienced, and so knew basilisks only turn people to stone in fairy tales. He also knew it is best to avoid their venom. Eskel, huh? Ah, very cool. Very, very cool. Actually, I'm going to bring this up right now. Later on, when we actually get to do a quest with Eskel, I believe he does also mention that basilisks don't turn people into stone. So it's nice that there's a reference to that in this very book. Okay, Eskel noticed the monster had recently eaten, and before anyone could say, "Ready, steady, go," he threw himself at the beast and cut it open with his silver sword. The basilisk's stomach opened up, and the witcher saw the half-digested, foolish little girl inside. Oh, that's gruesome. Okay, let's keep going. Beliefs of Skellige, Druids. The disciples of the Isle's local pantheon are not the sole spiritual devotees in Skellige, for some Druids also call the archipelago home. Yet this is no cause for conflict, for Freya's adherents and the Druid circle coexist and treat each other with great respect. What welds these two faiths together? A common worship of the divinity found in the earth, fertility, love, and birth. To the Druids, men form a part of nature and should treat the world around them with the utmost respect. They hold that since nature gave life, her most precious gift, to humans and the other civilized races, they should live in harmony with her, yielding their wills to hers. Druids are seen as wise men and priests and are held in high esteem by society. They act as spiritual guides, herbalists, and alchemists. Skelligers seek their counsel in times of trouble, summon them when ill, and ask them to settle thorny conflicts. Like their continental brethren, the Druids of Skellige have a circle, an area set aside in their holy grove where they assemble, meditate, and study sacred tomes. Many Druids are capable of wielding magic. Okay, very nice. Let's just do one more, and then I think we'll just call it. The treatments of furuncles through cauterization, a study. I have no idea what a furuncle is, but maybe we will find out. Everyone's seen a boil, usually more than they'd care to. These deformities don't just mar your beauty, they can be signs of disease, or even the disease's cause and epicenter. If your lungs wheeze and your heart flutters, or if you're just sick of pustules, you can carve them off and be free of this ill for good. When you go to carve off a boil, use a sharp knife which you've had a dog lick thoroughly beforehand, for a dog's tongue works wonders in healing wounds. You've got to be brave as you go about it, slicing as confidently and steadily as if carving off a hunk of cheese. Then quickly cauterize the resultant wound using a red-hot poker. Don't pay any mind to screams or tears. Plus, pus, bile, and any other humors need to be gathered in a basin, then dumped in a pit and the pit covered, else the illness might return. Okay, I'm guessing furuncles is just like deformities on your body. Okay. Well then. We actually read a lot of decoction, things. So there we got an ogroid decoction recipe. Let's just quickly take a look at that and see what that... okay. Excuse me. Man, I did way too much reading. Necrophage decoction, we do have one of these. Maybe we will put that to good use a bit later. We got the ogroid decoction. Let's see. Receiving physical damage boosts damage reduction by 5% per stack up to a total of 20%. Stacks last 4 seconds each. 100 armor. Whoa. That's not really that good. Because you get 5% damage reduction up to 4 times in intervals of 4 seconds. Up to a total of 20%. I know that's a mouthful, but that just means that if you take 4 hits in a row within, without having 4 seconds pass each time you take a hit, then you will receive 20% less damage every other time you take a hit? Like, no, because after 4 hits you're dead. Really? Like, against most enemies, like humans, for example, we can probably only take 5 hits. Against stronger enemies like griffins and golems, you can probably only take 2 or 3 hits. This is a very underwhelming decoction. Yeah, even if it gives 100 armor, that's maybe only like 10% of our total armor right now. This is not really that worth it. The necrophage decoction, though, is actually pretty good. It could be useful in a pinch. But this ogroid one, I think I'm going to skip on that one. Anyways, guys, man, this has been a kind of long one with a lot of reading, but very interesting reading. Like, if you have stuck around with me until the very end here, props to you, because, man, that was, Next time we come back, there's going to be more reading at the end of the episodes, because we do still have a lot of books to go. Anyways, guys, I need a drink of water. Man. And thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.